was just doing some food prep, and I noticed that the things that I were prepping had more or less the same calories. So I wanted to do a short video for anyone who's new to counting calories and nutrition, to give you an idea of how foods that are allowed on what we do on the nutrition program, how they can be vastly different in terms of how they fill you up. Okay, so I have a huge plate here full of chicken and broccoli and green beans and tomatoes, and there's some beetroot on the side, and there are some herbs and spices and onions and things like that. It's a huge plate full. That is about 250 calories. On here I have a burger, which is 250 calories. Now, these burgers are 97% beef. It's all good stuff in there. It's beef steak. They taste fantastic, and it's allowed. It's not a problem. But which one do you think is going to fill you up? Which meal do you think is going to fill you up? I know for a fact I could eat 10 of those in one go, and the reason I know is because they're hyper palatable. They're really tasty. But they don't fill you up very much. I've just had one of these while I was preparing to film, and it took me all my willpower not to shove the other one in my mouth, because I had to make a video and I had to show you it because it was so tasty, and you can see the fat on the plate there. So 250 calories, sliding about, 250 calories. Another example here, I have, excuse me, a few almonds, a few flaked almonds there that you might put on top of your cereal. 250 calories. So all these three meals are 250 calories. One's going to fill you up more than the other two. It's not that the other two aren't allowed. If you can fit them into your daily calorie allotment without busting your calories, without being hungry. See, if I just had these two, that would be 500 calories. I'd be hungry. So what I do is I make sure that I fill up on things that are gonna stop me being hungry. If I then have time for some other things that are nice and that I want around that, then that's fine. We're not talking about macros today. We're not talking about protein or anything like that. That's a different subject. What we're talking about is the volume of food that you consume within a range of good foods. So this has got loads of protein, loads of fibre, it's good. Here, got loads of healthy fats, good. Here, got a little bit of protein, plenty of protein and a few healthy fats. Saturated fats in moderation from the right things are not bad. So they're all good in terms of macros, different macro profiles. But this one is going to fill me up. So I'm going to have this for lunch. They are there for a snack later on, and that's part of my evening meal. And the evening meal along with that are going to have a load of low calorie things. So that's high calorie, 250. If I put a load of broccoli with that, it's going to give me about 300 calories. So it's not going to be that much more, but it's going to fill me up completely and not leave me hungry. Hope that helps. Guess what? I've just finished the chicken and broccoli straight after I made that video. I was struggling not to eat this. I knew if I did eat that, then I would most likely eat the chicken as well, because I'd still be hungry. I was really struggling. I just had the first burger. I cooked two, and as I said, I'd already eaten one, and I was craving that like mad. If I'd have eaten that, I'd have still been hungry, and I would have eaten that as well. I didn't, because I'm disciplined. What I did was, I ate that. Do I still want this? No. It works. If you work the theory and work the plan and work what we keep saying, it works.